Hey guys, Tactic Clutch here, back for another video on how I keep our vehicle set up. Now this I would call is really our family vehicle. It is a four-wheel drive vehicle, and would probably be our bug-out type vehicle if we ever did need one. But outside the realm of throwing our bug out bags in and really going to town, this is what I wanted to talk to you guys about, what I keep in here for my family, for my wife when she's away from me, on maybe an extended trip, an hour, a couple hours away to visit another family member, something like that. Anyways, so what I keep in here is a level 2 first aid kit. By the way, first of all, I inventory everything that I keep in the back of the vehicle right here on this laminated inventory card. This is really my U.S.K bag, or Urban Survival Kit bag, and then I've actually inventoried the front bag, that being this little part here, the main bag being this big part back here, what I keep under the floor right through here, and then also what I keep above the floor. Level 2 first aid kit and the U.S.K. So at all times, anybody should be able to see, look, if something's missing, we need to get it back there and get it fixed and get it all set up. Anyway, so this is what I would call a level 2 first aid kit. I'm going to be flat honest and just say I modeled this off of Nut and Fancy's level 2 first aid video that he put together. An absolutely excellent video. Granted, this is not in a Blackhawk medic role like he recommends, but still inventoried a lot the same way. Still pretty easy to get into, neatly organized, set up with all kinds of bandages, tons of gauze, some iodine and saline solution. You can see, just packed full of stuff for severe trauma or just basic medic needs. That's level 2. Recommend Nut and Fancy's level 2 first aid kit video. That's what that's modeled off. Second off, this is the U.S.K that I've inventoried and put together for this vehicle, specifically, a lot for my wife, and kind of what I wanted her to have the capacity, or the firepower, if you will, to be able to actually handle certain and given situations. So I'm going to go through kind of what I keep in the back here, so you guys can see kind of what's shaking on that. Let me get the light over here so you guys can see that. Try to keep this looking nice. I'm working in kind of a dark, dank garage today. So first of all, personal hygiene, always keep wet wipes in here. That is in the front bag. Always want to try to keep the easiest stuff right here in the front bag. Second off, I keep a selection of hot chocolate, tea. I think there might be a little bit of like instant coffee in here. Next, I'll save that for, I keep a Phoenix LD20 flashlight. By the way, Nut and Fancy does an excellent review on this flashlight. An excellent flashlight. Extremely reliable, dependable, an excellent light. And I do keep some good, I'm going to drop the word high-end batteries in this for my wife at all times. Here's some accessories, just basically a light wand that actually attaches onto the Phoenix LD20, and also some extra gaskets and cords and stuff like that, accessories that go with the Phoenix LD20. Next pocket in the front here, I keep an MSR pocket rocket. An excellent, very simple stove. Maybe in the future I'll do a quick review on this, let you guys know, but this is simple, easy to use, and of course I keep a can of pocket rocket fuel in there also. Just a basic spork, light my fire, nothing fancy there. Extra AA batteries for the LD20, 4, looks like I've got about 8 of them in there. I do keep just a very basic Leatherman. I'm not the type to go out and get, all the high-end products, but I do keep a basic Leatherman in here. I think that was like $20, $30. It's not like the Wave or anything like that, but it does, the full set of pliers and stuff like that. And of course, a lighter for lighting the pocket rocket. Keep a selection of pencils, pens in here, along with, again, another very basic pocket knife, a Gerber, I believe. So nothing too exciting on that, but quality product, if and when needed. All right, moving inside the bag, I keep, if you got a pocket rocket, you gotta have the capacity to be able to boil water, and so that's what this is. Just a basic GI stainless mug, if you will. I do keep a mess kit, again, for cooking if you need to, or whatever, or heating up water. A whole box of matches sealed. An emergency blanket, and actually I think I got a couple of emergency blankets in here. Another whole package of lighters. You can never have too many big lighters. I keep a notebook in here. Of course, some utility cord and 550 cord, both in there. More emergency blankets. Entire roll of duct tape. Some fire tinder, just in case. My assumption is always that what if you got stranded and you had to go out and hoof it? You got to have the capacity to be able to cook, maybe build a fire easy. And this is just some great basic fire tinder that we picked up at the hardware store. Do keep some personal hygiene products in here. We got little kids, so I do keep some diaper rash ointment and some Gold Bond medicated powder in there also. A magnesium fire starter, the Colgan's style type, another emergency kit, and another bottle of fuel. I'm going to throw this stuff back in here. I'm going to be honest, guys. Oh, by the way, I do keep these in lock sacks. That's L-O-K, I believe S-A-K. These are excellent, leak-proof, airtight plastic baggies, if you will. I know Such00 does an excellent review on these. So if you want to see a review on why we use this type of product, check it out. Go to Such00, and he's got an excellent review. I'm going to stick this stuff back in here, and I'm going to take you right on into the floor so you can see what I'm trying to always keep my family set up with at all times so that they are prepared. Here, guys, sorry about that. I'm just going to stick this back in here. Wham, bam. I don't get, like I said, I don't get too crazy on this stuff here, but as far as organization, but it is, like I said, neatly organized and ready to go on the inventory bag. What's in the main compartment, what's in the big bag rear compartment. Okay, let's set that aside. Oops, and don't forget the Phoenix LE20. Only the most expensive product in there. Okay, there we go. Set that aside. I'm going to go ahead and set the level 2 aside. And moving under the floor, guys, this is what I keep. I keep 5 liters of water. Now, there's 6 in my family. I've got 4 children, my wife and I. I do keep 5 liters of water. Hey, bud. And my little boy's out here helping. Try not to bump the camera there. Little tiger. Keep 5 liters of filtered water in here. In Camelback bottles. I picked up a deal. I got 6 of these Bad Dads for like 20 bucks. So that worked out real good. Nothing fancy, no fancy spout. Do keep a blanket in here, and I also keep, some basic jumper cables over here, some gloves and things like that, in just a kind of a auto maintenance bag, just in case we broke down and would need to get to something like that. And for the record, there's always people who are breaking down and need a pair of jumper cables. You'd be amazed at the number of people who don't use, who don't even keep cables on their vehicle anymore. So that's what I keep underneath there. That's what I keep above. And so that's really what, how I've set my wife up. She is prepared at all times. Now I know I could add a lot. In fact, I know Analytical Survival has an excellent video on how to set up your bug out vehicle, or how to set up your vehicle. Mine is not geared out to the extent that his is. One of the things I've really struggled with is how to deal with family, especially when you got a lot of kids and your wife. How could you gear out a vehicle like Analytical Survival has done with his wife and kid? How's the camera look, bud? You want to stand up and check that? Look good? So I've really kind of cut out a lot of stuff and really tried to fashion what I've got so that it will function properly at a minimum standard. Keep in mind what I put together is totally a minimum standard. Like our bug out bags. everything seems to be that I'm capable of putting together is at a minimum standard. Because if I tried to hunker, you know, enough gear around for 6 people, you know, and all their clothes and everything that they want, you know, toys and everything, it just isn't feasible. So I take a minimum standard. What could I survive with and provide for my family if needed? My bug out vehicle, my bug outs, or my U.S.K, my bug out bags, stuff like that. So that's what I'm always working on. And you know what, as we move forward in our project here at Tacticlutch on YouTube, you know, I'm going to try to come up with some more tips and how I can relay those tips to you on how you build for preparedness, especially with a family. And it really, in this day and age, it didn't used to be, but in this day and age with 4 kids, you know, a lot of people think that's a large family. I don't particularly think that, but that's what people are strangely think. So I'm going to try to help you guys out figuring that out, because it can be completely overwhelming, really, trying to understand how am I going to provide for my family in a down situation. So that's what I got today. Just wanted to get you guys down with that, kind of what I got shaken as far as our bug out vehicle, and I will catch you guys later. Take care.